What's up guys, Paddy here and welcome back for another episode of Fallout New Vegas Honest Hearts. So today we're going to be doing a little bit of a different episode. So because of the way I've been recording the most recent episodes of Fallout New Vegas, on stream and in one big session, I've had some problems technically, and that means part 86 has been really screwed up. Really, like, all the parts, the live recordings have been really bad, and so what I've done is I've gone back and recorded most of these quests again, and I'm going to be post-commentating how to get through them. At the end I'm going to add on another quest that's not related to the main quest that I recorded live, and it's, just to add, because I think we need to wrap it up before next episode, so I'm adding it on the end there. But these are all the main quests you need to do before you can finish Honest Hearts. The first quest we're going to be doing today is the Grand Staircase. This involves finding a map in Morning Glory Cave, which is right by the general store. Once you enter Morning Glory Cave, you might notice there's lots of spore plants in here. Just dispose of them as fast as possible. And eventually you might come to an average locked door. Behind this door is the Grand Staircase map. If you do not have 50 lockpick at this point in the game for some reason, there is a duffel bag in the middle of the cave that includes a key in its loot. Once you've found the key or picked the door, go inside and look for the Survivalist's cache. I've shown this in a previous episode, but this is where you find the Grand Staircase map.
Yaoguai. Even our strongest hunters could not hope to kill so many. There must be a nest nearby. Fighting so many at once is a dangerous prospect, unless you are a truly mighty warrior. This many so close together suggests a nest nearby. If we find it and destroy it, we might have better luck. Did Daniel not give you some of the new Canaanite's fire clay? That could easily collapse a cave and trap the beasts inside. Look around and see if you can find a cave nearby. It may prove easier than slaying the beasts. I stand with you. This is Pine Creek, one of the only ways out of Zion Valley. Watch out. Many dangerous beasts lair nearby.
The next quest we're going to be doing is River Monsters. This involves dealing with the Yaoguai. The first option is to just wipe them out, but as Waking Cloud has said, that's quite difficult. With stealth and a good weapon though, it shouldn't take too long. They're the many markers on the map. As for the singular marker, that's the other option, using the mining detonator to blow up the cave. To blow up the cave, you're going to need to set 3 mining charges in the Yaoguai cave. These charges are quite simple to find and involve fighting no Yaoguais. Once you've planted them all, just get out of the cave and the mining detonator will be equipped. Just press it and that's the end of the quest.
This is the only sure path from the Narrows to Pine Creek. They will be cut to ribbons by these traps. I would suspect you are right. Perhaps we should try to find them before they lay more traps. Disarm the traps if you can, or find the White Legs who placed them and drive them off. Our advanced scouts should be able to deal with them if they don't have to fight off raiders at the same time. As you say.
There are, as with most of these quests, 2 ways to complete the Treacherous Road. The first, as you heard from Waking Cloud, is to disarm the traps on the road. To do this, you simply walk up and down the road and disarm the bear traps until you've disarmed them all. They are actually all on the map as markers, so it is a lot easier than I'm making it out, but I did miss a few, as you can see from this video. The second is just to wipe out the white legs in the vicinity. To do this, again, just follow your markers until you've killed them all. The simplest way is just to disarm the traps, honestly. The last of the main story quests for Honest Hearts involves dealing with the White Leg encampment at Big Horner Bluff. There are 2 encampments, one at Big Horner Bluff itself and the other one at Red Rapids Docks. There are once again 2 options for completing this quest. The first is to wipe out the White Legs. There are 3 White Legs in each of the camps, for a total of 6. And the other is to take their war totems in order to demoralize them. There are 2 totems, 1 in each camp. The first way of doing it is to wipe out the White Legs, and that involves just killing all 3 in each camp. You can do this pretty easily as you've been killing White Legs the entire DLC. But the easier way of doing it would be to steal their war totems. I did this using a stealth boy. I just activated the stealth boy and went in to steal the war totems. The stealth boy lasted through both camps. And that is pretty much it. You can now go and complete Honest Hearts by talking to Daniel and starting one of the 2 endgame quests. There's only one thing in Honest Hearts that we haven't covered so far, and that is one of Follows Chalk's companion quests. So I'm just going to slot that in at the end here, but aside from that, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time. Alright, before we head off to the final main quest of Honest Hearts, I thought I'd do this quick little side quest, so we need to head back to Follows Chalk and talk to him.
What can I tell you?
What can you tell me? What's this obsession you seem to have with civilization?
Let me tell you a story. When I was a boy, a man came through the valley with one of the caravans. Tall man, big mustache, carried a guitar. I asked what he did for his living, and the interpreter told me he was a singer. What is that? I asked. The man explained that he went from place to place and sang for people, who gave him food and shelter and care in return. I couldn't believe that there was a place in this world where a man could do that. I promised myself then that one day I'd explore that world myself.
What does Joshua think of this?
I haven't told him yet. Never had the growins.
Really? Maybe I could talk to him about it for you. Be a neutral party. I think one of the dialogue options back there was, hey, I think I know that guy as well. I think it's the mysterious stranger. Not the mysterious stranger, the, crap, what's his name? The guy on the side of the road. Really? Maybe I could talk to him about it for you. Be a neutral party.
You'd do that? Sure. Sounds smart to me. He might not get so mad at you.
Okay. Alright, quest added, Civilized Man's Burden. Which Joshua is, for some reason, still seeking refuge in the Narrows, instead of coming back to Angel Cave, where all his guns are. We should have stolen all his guns. Ooh, tempting. Burned Man, what's up, brother?
Welcome back. What can I do for you?
Falls Chalk seems like he's interested in seeing more of the world.
I thought he might. It's been some time since I visited civilized places. I don't have fond memories of them. But I have always seen these places from the outside. I'd rather not influence him more than I already do. Why don't you talk to him?
Okay.
Whatever you tell him, I'm sure it will be fine. It's still his choice to make. I just want him to make it without looking to me for approval. He's a man. He can make his own decisions.
Okay.
God be with you.
Okay. We're almost done with this DLC. So I don't have to hear that much more. As soon as you talk to Joshua about basically anything, you can head back to Falls Chalk.
What can I tell you?
What can you tell me? I talked to Joshua about your thoughts on civilization.
Yeah? What did he say?
That is the den of Kura. No. He said he has a hard time being objective about the whole idea, and I should give you advice.
He said that? Well, I guess you have been out there more recently than he has. So, what's your advice?
You should just stay here with your people. You have a duty to them.
I see. Well, thanks for your telling. I'd like a minute alone to think about this. Thank me.
Okay. Quest completed. Civilized man's burden. That's really that simple. It does affect follows Chalk's ending, so you might want to do that. Actually, I don't think he has an ending unless you do that. But the choice you make affects his ending. So